Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. In today's educational trading video, you guys are going to learn all about the EMA indicator and how to make profits by incorporating it into your own trading strategy. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you are interested in trading and would like to try out the same crypto exchange that I've been using for the last 3 years, feel free to go ahead and check out MEXC with the link in the video description down below this video. I like this exchange for two big reasons. The first one is because they have some of the cheapest fees in the entire industry, which is very nice because you get to keep more of your profits. And in addition to that, they have over 1,500 different altcoins for you to trade at any given time. And I'm a huge altcoin nerd, so I love being able to buy all kinds of small cap altcoins. All right, guys. So most of you who know me, hang on, let me get to my chart here. All right. Most of you who know me pretty well by now and know that one of my biggest goals is simply to help people in the world of cryptocurrency, altcoins, and crypto trading. So I absolutely love explaining things in a very, very simple manner. It's one of the things I'm best known for, is not using extreme technical jargon that nobody can understand, that a lot of other channels use on a regular basis. I love to explain things in a very simple manner. All right. So with that said, as most of us already know, that in the dynamic world of trading, having the right tools can literally make a huge difference. And the EMA indicator is one of those tools that seasoned traders use to identify trends. Let's see here. They identify trends, potential reversals, and optimal entry and exit points as well. All right. So when it comes to the EMA indicator, the EMA is a type of moving average. This is my EMA right here. It's the EMA, it's a type of moving average that gives more weight to recent prices, making it more responsive to current market conditions. But to dig a little deeper here, it's basically calculated using a formula that considers a specified number of periods and assigns higher weights to the most recent prices, basically. So since I'm the type of person who likes to teach people things, what I'm going to do here is mention a few of the main common ways that traders actually use the EMA indicator to trade and make profits, and I will show you examples on the charts as we go along how to actually do them, okay? So the first way that you can utilize the EMA indicator is, well, first of all here, before I actually get into this, I want to mention this first real quick. With the EMA indicator that I use, I literally just go to indicators, I type in EMA, all right, and I usually pick this one, EMA 20, 50, 100, 200, all right? And then what I typically do is I go into the settings here, and I take out the 20-day EMA and the 100-day EMA, because realistically, I do just fine with just the 50-day EMA and the 200-day EMA, okay? And yes, I made them cotton candy colors because, hey, I mean, they're nice colors, so whatever. All right, so the first way that you can utilize the EMA indicator is by identifying the direction of trends, okay? Because realistically, that's pretty much the main purpose of the EMA indicator. But anyway, when the price is consistently above the EMA, all right, when it's literally consistently above the EMA, for instance, right here's a good example. I'm just going to go ahead and circle it. It's right here. It's right above both the EMA lines, okay? When it is above the EMA, it pretty much suggests that we're in an uptrend, obviously, as you guys can clearly see that on the chart here. And when it is consistently below it, it indicates a downtrend. So trading in the direction of the trend can enhance your profitability or probability, of success, and it's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of traders love using the EMA, especially me, all right? So as you guys can clearly see here, price is above both EMA lines, all right? Obviously, you can clearly see that. And as you guys can clearly see here, during this gigantic downtrend right here, we have got price that is all the way down below both of the EMA lines, okay? So that is what I'm talking about here as far as identifying the direction of trends, all right? Now, another way that the EMA is commonly used is to evaluate the strength of a trend, all right? How this works is basically the slope and the angle of the EMA line itself provides insights into the strength of a trend. So when you have lines that are super steep, and I'm talking like super steep, like I don't know, think of a giant hill or something like that, right? Or think of the side of a mountain, all right? When you have steeply rising EMAs, I mean, that is telling you the strength of the trend is extremely bullish, okay, which is very nice to see, obviously. And the flatter it is, the flatter it is, the less momentum that's happening, okay? The less volatile things are at right now, okay? And that's pretty much what I'm talking about here as far as momentum is concerned, all right? So as you guys can see here in this example, we have got some pretty steep lines right here, all right? That's indicating to us that it's a very, very strong uptrend, okay? Let me go ahead and go back and find another one here. So as you can see here, we have got this 50-day EMA right here that's extremely steep going downwards. And as you guys can clearly see on the chart, we had some very, very steep downslopes here. So again, that is very good indication right there of showing that we were in a very strong downtrend, all right? So you can tell a lot by looking at just the lines alone as far as what is overall happening in the market. And this is why it's important that when you're trading, when you're trading and doing analysis, this is why it's extremely important to be looking at all of these different factors that play into these indicators, because there's all kinds of different small things that most people don't even notice, all right? And the reason why they don't notice is because they just want to make money, all right? But in order to make that money, you have to literally get super detailed with these indicators, and you have to literally think about every possible scenario that could be happening, all right? Now, the next way that the EMA is used is a very important one, okay, which is all about crossovers, all right? The crossovers for entry and exit signals, okay? Basically, a bullish crossover occurs when a shorter-term EMA crosses above the longer-term EMA, which typically signals a potential upward movement. Now, on the other hand, a bearish crossover suggests a potential downward movement, okay? Typically, I'm sure you guys have probably heard of the death cross and the golden cross. These are the types of crosses I'm talking about. They are in conjunction with the EMA indicator, okay? So basically, what I'm talking about here is right here, we have got a golden cross, all right? We've got a golden cross happening right in here. I'm going to go ahead and make this a different color. All right, we'll make it yellow. Right here, we've got a golden cross. Clearly, we crossed, and we've been making all kinds of different profits here, okay? And again, we kind of had as you guys can tell right in here, in this price action, where price action was kind of just flat right here and horizontal, that's typically an indication of, you know, buyers and sellers, they're not quite sure what to do yet, okay? That's pretty much, there's really not a lot of momentum going on in there. There's just a lot of up and down, like what's going to happen, right? And then the lines did end up crossing, and as you guys can clearly see, we had a golden cross somewhere in here, and we ended up going upwards, all right? Now, the same thing is true with the death cross as well. So up here, back in January of 2022, holy smokes, that's a long time ago. Back in January 22, we had a death cross, all right? And obviously, what ended up happening, we had that death cross, and we did literally nothing but pretty much boom, 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 dropped the whole way down, all right? So that is what I'm talking about as far as looking for crossovers. Now, crossovers are great on pretty much any time frame, but they're awesome for swing traders like myself who are trading for long-term profits. Because for instance, if you were to get in down here when the price was way down here and you had this golden cross down here and you held on all the way to where it's at right now, I mean, shit, guys, you would have made roughly 66% in profit, or even more if you're using, like, I don't know, let's just say if you're using like 10x leverage, you would have made like 600% on your on your trade right there. So that's kind of what I'm talking about as far as how you can use these indicators to be able to really make some really good decisions and, you know, make some pretty decent profits in the overall market, all right? Now, another note that I want to make here about crossovers on the EMA is that they can also be used to distinguish reversals as well, which is, again, what I was talking about earlier with the death cross, okay? Now, Another note I'd like to make here, I know I've got a lot of notes, but another note I'd like to make here to you guys is that the EMA is even better when used in conjunction with other indicators, okay? It's great in conjunction with other indicators for confirmation, all right? Again, I say this in a lot of my technical analysis type videos. You want to be using other indicators for confirmation, all right? Never, ever, ever make your buy and sell decisions off of one indicator alone. You want to confirm your overall bias with other indicators also, okay? So many traders love to use the EMA in conjunction with, for instance, the RSI, which is why I've got the RSI open here, and they also like to use it with the Bollinger Bands also. So when you are confirming your decision with the EMA here, also confirm it with the RSI or Bollinger Bands or even the MACD, okay? You want to just make sure that your overall bias is confirmed before you actually go in and make that buy decision or something like that, okay? Now, before I actually go ahead and wrap up this video, I have to give a little risk management advice here because I'm a responsible type of person, obviously. So while the EMA indicator can be extremely valuable in your trading journey, it is absolutely essential to couple its insights with effective risk management and disciplined execution. All right, I cannot stress this enough. Okay, you want to set clear entry and exit points, manage your position sizes, and always be prepared to adapt to changing market conditions as well. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. Always have a plan for each and every trade you make, you guys. All right, I cannot stress that enough. Overall, though, guys, honestly, trading with the EMA indicator can provide you with a very strategic edge in navigating the complexities of trading. And by understanding trend direction, evaluating strength, and using crossovers effectively, you can literally harness the power of the EMA to make very, very, very informed decisions and maximize your overall profits, okay? Which is realistically the overall end goal here. We want to make money. But remember, though, successful trading is a continuous learning process. I mean, you literally got to be learning all the time. There's still shit that I'm learning on a regular basis. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm still learning regularly, and I've been trading these markets and I've been doing stuff in these markets for quite a few years now, all right? So it requires a continuous learning process, and integrating the EMA into your toolkit can be very, very significant. It can be a very significant step towards achieving your overall trading goals. Now, if any of you guys have any questions about anything that I mentioned here about the EMA indicator or anything that's related to altcoins or trading in general, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me in my free community Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description below this video as well. But overall here, guys, other than that, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But before you guys leave, if you have not already and you would like to, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks for watching.